1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And away we go from East Rutherford. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
They motion a receiver left. Throwing on their first play. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. They'll run here, following the penalty. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Let's go.
Here's Tracy once more. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds his target, Robinson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
A handoff to Tracy. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a pickup of 11. And the Giants will have a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. They go right back to Tracy. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So some time to maybe reconsider. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at fourth down, but inside field goal range, so they could get 3 here. Locked down. He's on the move, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Giants get the game's first points here in the second. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Gano ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They send a man in motion. Tracy. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
Go!
Hyatt going to motion over left. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. He has the New York touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Gano ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Go, lady. Go, set. Hey, set.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Darnold looking to throw. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Vikings at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Now Darnold. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4. They'll run for this. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first.
He's not their bell cow. He's not a breakaway type of runner, but he didn't need to be. He just had to get forward and reach the first down before the defense could pivot and stop him.
Grabbed by Jordan Addison. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback.
Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a one-score game before halftime. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Sending a receiver left. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Come on, set.
Robinson sent in motion left. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Oh, he got some air under this one. Deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. He's looking deep once again. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball, Don.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
He's trying to go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And now they face 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Locked to throw it. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw, here's Locke. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Ready?
Here's Locke to the air. Makes a desperate throw for the end zone. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Good now, we're ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pass is caught, it's TJ Hawkinson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Ready? We're outside.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Jason Pinnock there on the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
We're outside.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back now, pressure on its way. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. He'll throw it. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Hyatt going to motion over left. Taken in by Bellinger. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing is Locke. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Locke looking to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he loses control of the interception in the end zone. Could have taken away some potential points, but instead, new life, third down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Third and long for him here. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They're going play action. And the Giants are too much. They take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. So we're through 3 here. It's Vikings football. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the sack. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's third down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To throw, here's Darnold. He's loaded another one up. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up fourth and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's trying another one deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only one on the carry, so that's going to bring up second and goal from the 3. Darnold now to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So a pivotal moment for the Vikings as they go for two.
Here goes side. Right side.
He's throwing for it. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. And the Giants can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Come on, set.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Has another lead. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Set.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. Still has room inside the 15. Runs in for the New York touchdown. The Giants stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for...